Now we've got a horse out of race number 6 in actual fact, Triple Triple, replaced by Astrologer, who made his debut the other week. Keith Young will be in the saddle there for Douglas Whites. Harmony Fire heads the field here, a 3-time winner over course and distance here at Happy Valley. Run up to Harmony and Blessed last time out. Resolute coming out of that race as well. He finished midfield there. Decisive 12 won first up this season. Down the field on his next two, though. Metro Warrior first up for the campaign. Escape Routes makes his Hong Kong debut for John Size and Joe Moreira. Heart Conquered got a good course and distance record without actually winning, but a good place record. For a piece for Casper fans, Lex Biddell off the inside. An amazing Rocky, close to a class drop here off a mark of 60, but he's eligible for a class drop in actual fact, isn't he, off a mark of 60, but they take the light weights. Okay, so let's start off with the speed map, as we always do. Good to fast, we're saying here, Mark, so a bit of competition for the front. Absolutely, and there's a stack of leaders here. Decisive 12, Harmony Fire, Amazing Rocky on the speed map go forward, but it doesn't stop there, Paul, because Heart Conquered's led up in the past. Even Magic Phoenix has shown good pace in his couple of outings. He has faded late in them. And of course, more noted at Sha Tin, but Goodview Clarico's raced on the speed at the outside rail. Yeah, and Can't Stop the Feeling has drawn the inside of all these three horses, and he's got a bit of pace as well, so he might just kick up and make it hard for them. I think they'll eventually cross him, but he just might make them have to work a little bit stronger as well. Just wonder about Decisive 12, because he has been leading and not finding the line, if they might try and ride him with a bit of cover this week. OK, well, we'll have a look at Decisive 12 as well in a second. Let's start off with Harmony Fire, though. Our top weight, Zach Purton rides in, but he's trained by Douglas White.
Douglas, Harmony Fire doesn't know the meaning of the word bad race.
No, he doesn't. You'd love to have a couple of handfuls of him in your yard. He's a real, honest, hard-trying individual, and he's never set a foot wrong since he stepped in the yard.
So he's always impressed you from day one?
He has. I think if he was a hand higher, he'd certainly be a Class 1 horse, but he's a little bit restricted from that point of view, but where he makes up for it is with his heart.
And he can make his own luck with that heart too. He's been good enough to overcome bad barriers in his career too.
Yeah, he's got tactical gate speed. He puts himself in a position that affords him to stay out of trouble, and that's a good asset to have at the Valley.
What about this week? He does go to 133 pounds, and as you said, he's not a massive horse. Is there any concerns around that for you?
Oh, there's always a concern with a horse like him, but you know, he's consistent, so he's paying the price for it.
You're the man to ask. Has his work been good? Because you've ridden him plenty in track work.
Yeah, look, I do love him. He's one of my favourites, and he certainly does impress in the morning. I wouldn't say he's improved, but I'd say he's held his form, which should be good enough.
Looking on to the weekend, yeah, line up stronger after a great finish in the Premier Bowl last time.
Yeah, look, he's a horse that's just generally improved the longer he's been in my stable, and I think the trial that Vincent gave him last week was very impressive. He hit the line well. He's in a good picture of health, and he's in a good frame of mind.
Yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Of course, they've got Russian Emperor as well in one of the trials. Never worse than... Has he run fourth? Never worse than third. Yeah, fourth a couple of times. Never been out of the top four, though, Mark. He's just so honest. He's drawn barrier number 7. The cheek pieces go on for the first time. He'll be really happy not to see Harmony and Bliss this week, Paul, because he keeps just running a narrow either second or third to him. Yeah, he's always one of the first on the team sheet for your numbers, isn't he? He's so consistent. He's just getting up in the weights, and you could hear Douglas was a little bit concerned there, just 133. Yeah, be very interesting, wouldn't it, at the bottom of Class 2. Let's have a look at Decisive 12, though, Paul. Now, this is his win first up this season. You thought, well, here we go, he might run a sequence up now. Yeah, I was on it. I really liked him this day, and then he did this, and I thought, oh, wow, this horse is going to go on with it now. He had some really good form prior to that leading into it, and he's just really disappointed the last couple of starts. I forgave him after the second one, but then the third one was bad as well. Just sort of gone backwards, I thought. He has. He's put weight on too since that when he carried, he was 144 pounds. We'll start again, 1,144 pounds when he won that race. He was 1169 leading to this, but he just hasn't been finding the line. He's been having good enough runs in front. Has 130 pounds on his back, so he drops a couple in weight, Paul. But from the horse we just saw to this one, he's just gone backwards. He has, hasn't he? And look, maybe they will ride him different because there is a lot of pace in this race, but look, if he gets taken on in front, you can see something similar happening on Wednesday night. OK, so question marks regarding Decisive 12. What about Propice here, Paul? I thought he stayed on OK. He got Amazing Rocky and Heart Conquered, who's generally quite consistent, not his best ever. No, and I quite like this horse because he does come in with a lightish weight.
Propice. He's 122 pounds. He's got barrier number 1, so he might be just a little bit placed closeness. He's going to get a lot of pace in the race. When he did win in Australia, he was produced late, and when he did come through, he won really nicely. So, look, he's been here now for 4 starts. I think he's acclimatised well. He's going the right way. Didn't have him in this week. Going to forgive Hard Concord on that run. He's a lot better than that.
OK, let's head to the trials and have a look at Metro Warrior, Mark, who's first up for the season. And this is the debutant, Escape Route.
And he's well back there, Escape Route. He's had the 2 trials, the 7th behind Wellington and the 4th behind Flying Ace. This is the Wellington trial. Going to give Metro Warrior a show here. He's done nothing so far at Happy Valley. 4 starts for nothing, and he's drawn wide, but with a lot of pace in the race, Paul. I just thought he might be able to slot in. He was under a nice hold here.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? Yeah, the thing that did put me off was that Happy Valley record. I like him down the straight 1,000 this also. I think some of his best races have been down there at Charlton.
And that was Cofield up the inside in that trial as well. He ran a super race on debut. I think he finished 3rd, didn't he, on Sunday. So good race this one, Paul, with Harmony and Fire the favourite. Yeah, look, he's definitely in there. I'm going to put him in as a Quinella horse. I just think there's a bit of upside about Propice from barrier number 1. So he's going to go on top. He comes in with 122 versus 133 for Harmony Fire, and should get a nice run from barrier 1. Alexi Bedell aboard. So he's on top from Harmony Fire. Resolute, he's got barrier 3. I think he's going to get a run just in behind the pace. Strong win from him. A couple of starts. He won those 2 in a row. A little bit disappointing last couple, but he did get shuffled back. So I just want to give him another chance. And can't stop the feeling. Look, he's a course and distance winner. He comes in with the lightweight, and he's got inside draw as well. I just think he might make those other horses work. So I thought he could stay on for 4th. 9, 1, 2 and 11.
Go with Harmony Fire. Don't like the fact he's got 133 pounds, but you know what you'll get with him. He'll go down swinging if he gets beaten. He'll put in, he'll try hard. Heart Conquered is so much better than 8th behind Keep You Warm. He was placed behind Harmony and Blessed 2 starts ago, and Resolute, and Harmony Fire has form out of that race to actually beat Harmony Fire home 2 starts ago. Resolute to run 3rd, and Metro Warrior, if he can slot in. Thought the trial was good, and as you said, Andrew Cofield has come out of that trial and raced well since. Expect Wellington mod on the weekend too. 1, 8, 2 and 4.